Mr. President, a second patch for Marvel Tōkon just hit the servers. And honestly, I can already feel the difference. It's not that great for me because the game already got fixed from the previous patch. But I'm seeing great things from the community. Everybody is saying that now actually Tokon got released. So more people can finally play the game, so I couldn't be more excited. For me, it's pretty much the same. Hold on, we gotta go for the wall break, don't make the same mistake again. Unlock the assists. For me, it's almost the same, it's a little bit better, but as I said, I have a pretty beefy PC, so I was just A-okay from the previous patch. One thing that I've noticed that they fixed also is the inputs. I had a lot of trouble pulling off the setups with Green Goblin, especially using quarter circle forward and backwards moves. Most of the times, just an air dash was coming out. It was weird. Now that shit is gone. Now it's like I'm playing DBFZ, but now I actually have to readapt because I was getting used to this. Honestly, in my opinion, humble opinion, horrible buffering system. Now it's better and I have to readjust because now I keep dropping the setup with Green Goblin. But it's a good thing, I think. I think they also fixed the inputs, so now I feel like it's a full-fledged... They finally released Tokon, for sure this time. Let's go for the setup. Yep, there it is, we got it. Nice block. Low. One more time. Okay, this guy is way too respectful though, for real. Oh shit, I thought I had a wall splat, maybe. Yeah, I gotta improve on that. Woo! Move around! Movement with Green Goblin is so absurd. Okay. Nah, that's not real, baby girl. You gotta pull off better mixes. Let me show you, let me show you. Oh, you're already dead. But yeah, man, I'm glad. The only thing I think it's not fixed yet, I haven't really tried, honestly, is the matchmaking system. It still takes a long time. I just hope it's not because people just gave up on playing with PC players. Because, guys, in case you guys don't know, hold on, mix up again. That is so beautiful. I'm finally being able to pull that off pretty consistently now. One more setup. Oh, I was slow with the glider. Hold on, it's fine. Oh, my system out. It's not perfect. And also sometimes it's a skill issue. But yeah, I want to say that I think the matchmaking system still takes a long time. I tried to play ranked and I tried to play casuals. I did play some, but it took like 20 minutes to find someone. And I think, I just hope it's not the case. I hope it's bugged. Because if it is not, it's what most people say. PS5 players just have disabled crossplay because PC players were laggy as hell because the game was not optimized. So now the PC fan base, I guess, the PC community is shut off from matchmaking. That's why it's taking so long, most likely. I hope that's not the case, because they did say they fixed the matchmaking, but it's still the same for me. So this game definitely has a lot of room for improvement. Hey, I can also aim my batarangs. So yeah, definitely there's a lot of room for improvement, but most of the stuff that needed fixing, I think they got fixed. The most important stuff. Now the only thing left is, I guess, the ranked and casual matchmaking. Which is really important because honestly I don't really like going for open lobbies, it takes some time. It's just way easier just waiting in training mode and just, you know, automatically matching against other people. And that's the only thing missing for me now. And I wish I could grind ranked. That's also another thing. And I feel like it's all ranked, even though I don't believe in ranked in these games, because you can find insanely strong players in casuals. It's just, the same thing is happening in DBFZ. Most great players are playing casual. Damn, dude, this guy just cooked me. I know that it's a more fun experience, both for me because I'm grinding towards something, I have a goal, and also for you guys because you have a glimpse of, I guess, my quote-unquote skill level and how I'm improving. It's easier to realize, right? Okay. No assist, unfortunately, do that. Brother woke up in 2-8, that's crazy. That is the epitome of ignorance with magic. She has such humongous buttons. Fellas are mashing the shit out of that 2-8. Okay, tag into Storm. I don't really have the greatest combos. Never mind, I don't have anything actually. Oh, damn. We're chilling, we're chilling. That medium electricity, by the way, is hella good. It's flash on block, and it's also frame trap. If they try to mash, maybe even also jump. They get Skadoos, then you get a free combo, and it is Plasma Block. Don't try to grab me. I can see that from a mile away, baby girl! Okay, that's fine. Oop, I messed up my air dash, but it worked out in our favor. Okay, tag out the Green Goblin Chan. I think she's dead here if I don't butcher this. Yep, that was beautiful. That was, level 3 was unnecessary. I'm just trying to build the muscle memory to throw these level 3s because I keep messing up. Oh, there is also something that I forgot to notice, to mention. So, in this game there is, as in most of modern fighting games, this game also has a button for easy access to special moves. So you can choose to go for a level 3 by doing the whole motion input, or you can just use the easy button and just press 2 buttons at most and use the level 3. So I didn't know that this game had that. I hadn't realized. So all this time I was trying to, you know, pull it off the classic method, you know, the orthodox way, by using the inputs. And a lot of times I messed up because I'm not really used to using that motion specifically. Like in DBFZ you just go like half a circle backwards and just another button, and it's kind of easy. Hold. Oh, it's, yeah, I done with that with my combo. Now this mix is insane with Green Goblin, not the bomb. Overhead into low. This should be illegal. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I realized that there is an easier access to my level 3s. It just deals a little bit less damage. Honestly, I don't think it's that. I think it's more important being 100% accurate with your inputs and your level 3s, rather than dealing like 1,000 extra damage, but not being 100% sure you're gonna actually pull it off. And that's the problem I had because, yeah, I'm not used to using that specific motion. But the thing is, after the newest patch, I lost access to my trigger buttons. I don't know how that's possible. I'm playing with the PS4 controller, and I know it has something to do with the patch. I think she's dead here. Oh, that was clean. I know it has something to do with the patch because I tried playing Avatar Legends and also DBFZ, and my trigger buttons work perfectly, my R2 and L2 buttons. But now, I cannot use these buttons. I have to press them. It's hella weird. I have to press them insanely hard. I'm almost about to break the button, and then they work. And that only happens for this game, so I don't think it's a controller issue. I think it has something to do with the patch, but I don't know exactly what. It's hella weird. So yeah, I had the easy access button, the easy motions, or however it's called. I had that on R2, and now I cannot use it. So I have to readjust and learn new routes because my controller is just not working properly. I hope they fix that, or maybe, I don't know. Still the first day, maybe if I like fiddle with it a little bit, maybe I will find another way. Or just I should map it on another button, but I don't know which. Damn, she got bonged! That's an overhead. It's pretty slow though. But if you're not expecting it, that's actually the whole Torik. Anyways, anybody else having the same issue? Like, is anyone else playing Marvel Tōkon with PS4 controller? Or am I just going crazy? Because, as I said, my triggers are not working. Also, I'm tagging out with my trigger buttons, and I have to press my trigger hella hard just to tag out into another character, which is actually driving me insane. Hold this mix. So even though the game got fixed, I feel like the game nerfed me because they nerfed my controller, which is crazy. How is that even possible? The game works fine on, as I said, Avatar and DBFZ. I don't have to press the button like hard, so it's not a controller issue, it's not a hardware issue. Like, I really need to know, you guys, anybody in the comments, anybody got the same issues? Because that shit is just insane. Smell my foot, baby girl. Okay. Okay, tag into Spooderman-chan. But yeah, for some weird reason though, once again, I know it sounds hella weird, but I have to press my R2 harder than my L2. So the button that I'm using to tag into other characters, I have to press it like harder, but not as hard. Like the right one, I just stopped using it completely altogether because I will literally break my controller just for it to work. It doesn't make sense. Tagging into my other characters now is just harder, but it's still doable. but it's pissing me off. I think it has something to do with trigger buttons. Because if I put these, if I use the easy access button on a normal button, on a north trigger button, for example, if I put it on my triangle or my square button, it works just fine. So it's just the triggers. And it's triggering me, you know what I mean? Can I get a mix here? Assist call, low. I don't know, I think this is real, but it's also true that this guy is respecting me way too much. Alright, GG's. Okay, we found another guy. Damn, he's playing point Star-Lord. I haven't faced Star-Lord. Whoa, Rickstand Lee. That's a smart and funny name, but also it's true because if I remember correctly, Star-Lord can restand you a lot of times. Unless they took that shit out with his ice gun thingy. But I think that was the whole, like, way to mix people up. Oh my goodness, he's going crazy with Blade. Okay, that's fine.
I'm ready. Don't get in the way. You bet.
A lot of assists. I'm really contemplating on putting Blade on my team, honestly. That assist is hella strong. Probably the strongest assist in the game. It's like a C assist from DBFZ, but it's on steroids because you have access to it every like 4 seconds or so, maybe even less. And for free. That shit is just ridiculous. And also has insane block stun. And he works great with... oh, my level 3 thing, I'm out. You see, I messed up my my motion input again. If I had the easy access button though, he would have been dead right there. And by the way, that is exactly the reason why I'm a firm believer in the... I mean, auto combos, easy access buttons, we might like make fun of them and say that they are, I don't know, noob friendly or whatever. Hold on. Okay, setup here, beautiful stuff. Meaty with a bomb. Oh, that shit was beautiful. Got burned. I don't think I can kill, but... Oh wait, I can go for another mix. That shit is insane. We are ready. Mix! Oh no, I mistimed it! Dude, if I pull that up, you see the improvement on my Green Goblin, by the way? Like, you gotta put some respect on my name. Green Goblin is hella hard to play. I'm finally starting to get it. The vision! The Senkai boost! Oh! I'm getting it, you guys. Oh shit, yeah, overhead. What was I saying? Wait, am I dead? I did all of that and I'm gonna die? Yeah, I think I'm dead. Wait, no level 3? Oh, you done goofed up, you could have killed me. Stop. Over here. Nice. Assist. Oh, wait, I'm not blasted for that? Am I that minus? I don't know. Unless I mistimed my assist again. Anyways, yeah. Easy access buttons, I'm all for it, man. Especially since we need more people for these games, right? Why would we gatekeep fighting games? You see what happened with DBFZ, even though, like, a shit ton of people, including myself, who wasn't playing fighting games. Mix! Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say the reason that I started playing fighting games is because DBFZ had auto combos and it was because it was like it had easier access, but it definitely helped, you know. I feel like the most important thing is to have a sick-ass fighting game, first of all. But having easier access to some buttons, it also helps newcomers overcoming some obstacles, I feel like. Why would we gatekeep this game, you know? That doesn't make sense to me. I don't share the sentiment of people saying sometimes, oh my god, you new generation of players, can you not learn a simple motion input? What, do you suck ass? It's giving... Do you know what I used to do back in the day when I was going to school? I had my heavy-ass backpack, we had no transportation, and I was walking in the snow, barefooted, just to go to the mountain and attend my school. It's giving the same vibes, you know? I don't think relying on easy inputs brings down the quality of the game, of your skill, or whatever. As a matter of fact, you can probably already tell that most newer generation of fighting game players are becoming better, or are already better than the older ones. I know that's probably because, obviously, there are more people than ever playing fighting games, so there is more competition, so more pressure to evolve, just like in sports, right? Real life sports. But it just goes to show you that having easy access to inputs doesn't bring down the quality of the players' like skill or whatever, or of the game, of the games itself. Doesn't really impact it. As a matter of fact, it just helps to bring in more people, and then when they evolve, they might just like ditch them all together. Doesn't really matter, honestly. Actually, I just thought of a better analogy. It's like automatic vehicles versus manual, you know, with the gears and shit. Like, I've seen people genuinely be pissed off, usually men, by seeing other men or women having automatic vehicles and being like, oh my god, oh, can you not use a manual thing? Shut up! Like, if I don't have to, then what? How does that change my life? It only makes it easier if you have an automatic vehicle. Why would it be, I don't know, manlier or some shit? Or I don't even know what people are saying. What kind of coping mechanism they have. Saying, nah bro, having the manual is different. You need the manual. Bro, things are changing. All of the vehicles are becoming automatic day by day, year by year. In a couple of years, all of the newer vehicles will have no... probably. They won't be manual. I think people like, I don't know, Link having harder, I don't know how you want to name it, controls, harder handling of the car or whatever. If it is harder, it is better. No, bro, shut up, it's not. You can make your life easier by just changing things that don't really help you. What does it help you having a manual way of changing gears? If you're like, yeah, shit, if you're playing, how is it called? If you're like a racing driver, yeah, maybe it's a little bit better because you become faster if you like change gears at the exact same moment you need during, I don't know, turns and shit. But for the like average person, how does it make their life easier to have like manual gears? I've never understood that logic of some people. It's just weird to me. And that's the same vibes that I'm getting with easy inputs, you know? Like, easy inputs just make your life easier and makes you focus on more important things like neutral or I don't even know. Like, fighting games do not have to be extremely complicated just so they can be fun. Like, I can guarantee you DBFZ, even if it had like, well, aside from auto combos, if it also had an easy button for easier access to supers and shit, it wouldn't diminish its fun or replayability. DBFZ was just a sick-ass fighting game, that's why people played it. It has nothing to do with complication or intricacy. As a matter of fact, now that we're talking about this is probably one of the reasons I think personally many people didn't stick with 2xKO. Me included as well, by the way. I kind of liked the game, but I'm saying this because I saw that it's kind of shutting down the at least the live service. There will be no more patches and characters and shit, which is extremely sad. And my heart obviously goes out to the developers and the people who worked on it. But I mean, aside from the horrendous, I mean, more people have said about this, have talked about this. The horrendous marketing, the horrible ass naming, not having like iconic characters from the get-go, but instead putting in Braum or some shit. Like, I don't know who had that idea. But aside from that, it was also a hella complicated game in my opinion. It had so much stuff. Even I was like kind of not exactly driven away from it. I would still play the game. If they had more characters, I would 100% play it. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm not saying it's 100% the reason. It's just a small part as well. But having a like super complicated game kind of drives you away, I think. It doesn't make you want to learn it as much as if it was like a little bit easier. Because people have other things to do in their lives as well. Like, you don't have, not everybody has like 8 hours training, complicated combos, or I don't even know. And TXKO had a shit ton of mechanics, so yeah. Even for me, it was a little bit intimidating. Yeah, that's a completely like different topic, and even though I don't think that's the reason, I think it played a very, probably minuscule part, because as I said, even me, myself, even though I was being intimidated, the moment they released Thresh and Senna, I was playing a shit on. I loved the game. Now imagine if it had like a 20 character roster or 30, and if it had more iconic characters, I would 100% play, so yeah, I mean, I'm just talking right now, it's obviously not the reason, but I'm just saying that having complicated games intimidates people. So that is another reason for why you should probably, why we should all, as a community, probably want easier access. Maybe you guys don't agree with that, let me know down below in the comments. Maybe it's a hot take, I don't know. If you guys believe that, I don't know, older ways of playing and having harder access to combos and shit makes the game more fun, or if it needs to be that way. Actually, let me know. Share your thoughts. I want to know. I'm not saying I'm going to agree unless you, I don't know, somehow make me. Unless you give me some nice facts that I haven't thought of. But I will hear you. I actually love arguments. In a good way, though. At least in real life, I guess I haven't really showed that in my videos, but in real life, I love being argumentative. Is that the word? I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, I love doing that. We can agree on something, and I'm still gonna argue with you, because just for the love of the game. I love being argumentative. Like, we can literally have the exact same idea about something, the exact same opinion, but just for the sake of the argument, I will take the other side, because I just love the argument side of things. I love having conversations that are hard, and I will press you in real life. As a matter of fact, I do it so much that sometimes my girlfriend or my friends are getting pissed off. They call me a rage baiter. But I'm not trying to, like, I am genuinely doing arguments. Not to rage bait, but because I just love arguments and I love, you know, having something come out of that argument. But I'm not rage baiting. Like, if I see someone getting uncomfortable or if they're getting way too much pressed, I stop. I don't continue the conversation. But I'm just... How is it called? There is a phrase for that. Yeah, I'm always playing devil's advocate. That's what I do. I love doing that. It's my middle name. Probably sometimes way too much, because I've had people in my friend group, or even my girlfriend, hell, feel pissed off. And I obviously, I know when I'm pissing off someone, so I just stop. But yeah, hell, our first conversation with my girlfriend, or on our first date, by the way, mind you. Listen up, fellas. Learn your game. Our first real conversation, aside from the small talk, was that I told her why. I asked her, why do you have a tattoo and why do you upload stories on social media? And obviously most people will say, oh, I do that for myself. I have a tattoo for myself. I upload stories for myself. Now, me being the devil's advocate and being an argumentative person and just being a general asshole in general, I go, no, we do that. We. I don't say you specifically. I said we. I think we do that for others. We want to flex our cool tattoo and show how cool we are. We flex our lives and show off in social media how cool we are and at that great place we went and how happy we are. It's a form of narcissism. That's what I said. Obviously, I don't 100% believe that. I believe 80% of that. The rest is also I do it for myself. But it's also true that if we were doing all of those things for ourselves, like some people will say, nah, I upload stories just so I remember at which places I went to. But if that was the case, you could just make a private library. And the same thing can be said about tattoos. You can have a tattoo that nobody can see, only you. Some people do that, and I'm with you, but I think most people have tattoos just so they can showcase a cool tattoo and be cooler, you know, and that's perfectly fine. But like, when you have a conversation about that on the first date, it sounds a little bit off, you know. I know she got pissed. I don't know how I got a second date, but I know I pissed her off. And yeah, anyways, that went well. But yeah, those conversations that I love having, as with this specific one that I just talked to you guys about, it's not like I 100% agree with what I just said. I just love playing devil's advocate and saying, I guess, what other people think. My opinion, personally, it's something in between. I think we do it both for ourselves, but I do think we do it mostly for others. That's my opinion. And by the way, I also want to get a tattoo, and I also upload stories. Not very frequently, but I do it. Hold on. So I'm not being a hypocrite! Bonk! But I do think a big part has to do with, you know, socializing and showing off and being cool and shit. It's part of being a human, you know? It's human psychology 101 type shit. Anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm off. I yapped way too much, damn.